welcome to the deep dive. We know you want to get the essence of things like quickly but also properly understand them.
Exactly.
So today we're jumping right into Swar Yoga, specifically focusing on this fascinating thing called the Sushumna Nadi.
Right. Swar Yoga, it's an ancient system, really looks at your breath, the flow of energy through your nostrils.
Okay.
And there are three main energy channels, or nadis.
Yeah.
You've got Ida on the left, that's the cooling, sort of lunar one.
Left side, cool. Got it.
Then Pingala on the right, that's your warming solar energy.
Right. Warming. Makes sense. And the third one.
And then there's Sushumna, the central channel. This is the key one for today.
Ah, Sushumna. So when this one's active,
Mm-hmm.
what does that actually mean? Is it common?
Well, Sushumna activation means your breath is flowing pretty much equally through both nostrils. It's actually less common than breathing primarily through left or right,
Okay.
but it's really significant. It represents harmony, a real balance in your energy system.
Balance. Okay, so that's the cue-even breath. And this is where it gets really interesting for our deep dive today.
Right.
What should you actually do when you notice this? What activities really leverage this state for, better focus, peace, maybe deeper insights?
That's the core question. You see, Sushumna isn't just about breath. It's seen as a state of potential spiritual awakening. It's neutral ground.
Neutral ground.
Yeah, where your rest and digest system and your fight or flight system are basically in equilibrium. It often pops up briefly when you naturally switch dominance between Ida and Pingala, maybe every hour or two.
Ah, those natural shifts.
Or you can encourage it with certain practices. It's considered like a doorway to higher consciousness, deeper introspection.
Got it. A window opens. So top of the list, what's the prime activity?
Meditation, definitely meditation. When Sushumna is flowing, that usual mental static tends to quiet down.
Easier to get centered.
Much easier. It helps you access deeper calm, real clarity. Whether you're just watching your breath, using a mantra,
Yeah.
doing it then can be very powerful. Just sitting comfortably, keeping your spine straight, that helps too. Even 15 minutes can make a difference.
A still channel for a still mind. Okay. What else works well?
Mantra chanting. Using sound vibrations, like the classic Om.
Hmm.
These vibrations can really resonate with Sushumna's balanced energy. It helps align things deep in the focus. Using a mala can keep you anchored.
I can see that. Aligning vibrationally. What about specific breath work, pranayama?
Absolutely. Pranayama is ideal. Consciously working with the breath when it's already balanced, it really enhances the prana, the life force, moving through that central channel.
So which techniques?
Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing, is perfect because its whole purpose is to create that balance.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And maybe even some gentle breath retention, kumbhaka, that can deepen the state too.
Okay, so practices enhancing inner harmony. How about more overtly spiritual activities?
Yes, Sushumna is considered a prime time for those. Things like prayer, focused visualization, or contemplation, maybe reading a passage from a spiritual text.
Like the Gita or Upanishads.
Exactly. And then maybe journaling about any insights that come up. The clarity can be quite profound.
Like the signal is clearer. What about deep relaxation?
Yoga Nidra, fantastic during Sushumna, that yogic sleep state.
Mm-hmm.
The balanced energy helps you go deeper, potentially accessing the subconscious more easily for, say, setting intentions or releasing old patterns. A guided practice works wonders here.
That sounds incredibly restorative. And you mentioned intentions. Visualization.
Yes, creative visualizations. Sushumna provides this neutral, potent energy field. It's great for clearly setting intentions and visualizing outcomes. Holding that image while the breath is balanced can be really effective.
Harnessing the clarity. And for self-understanding.
Self-inquiry really benefits. Sushumna supports turning inwards. Asking yourself those deeper questions, life purpose, emotional patterns, insights can surface more readily.
Turn the lens inward when the energy is balanced. And any role in healing.
Definitely. Practices like Reiki or maybe pranic healing can feel more potent. The body's innate healing capacity is supported by that energetic harmony. It helps balance the chakras too.
Right, facilitating the body's own wisdom. And sometimes just quiet.
Silent contemplation. Just being still, observing thoughts without getting hooked. It enhances that sense of inner peace and connection. Very valuable.
Balanced state. Deeper connection. Any other activities that fit well?
Spiritual rituals, perhaps? Acts of worship or expressing gratitude? Because Sushumna is seen as a sacred state, these can feel more resonant.
Okay, that's a solid list of things to do. What about things to maybe avoid?
Good question. Generally, avoid really intense physical exercise that's more suited to Pingala, the solar energy.
Okay.
Also, maybe save the mundane chores. Sushumna time feels better used for inner work, And definitely try to minimize distractions. Protect that quiet inner space.
Preserve the state. So how can we encourage Sushumna to happen more often or stay a bit longer?
Well, Nadi Shuddhana, that alternate nostril breathing, is a primary tool for encouraging balance.
Makes sense. Practice the balance.
Also, spinal awareness. Sitting straight, visualizing energy moving up the spine. Certain postures like Siddhasana or Padmasana are designed to help.
Posture matters.
And timing. Pay attention around sunrise and sunset or lunar transitions. And simply check your nostrils throughout the day. Notice when the flow feels even.
Become aware of your own cycles. Any final key points?
Just remember, the activation is often brief, maybe 5, 10, 15 minutes sometimes. So use it with intention when you notice it.
Be ready for it.
Exactly. And consistency with practices like pranayama and meditation can increase how often it happens. A quiet, clean space helps too.
Environment counts.
And maybe gentle yoga poses like Shavasana or Child's Pose can complement it well.
Being present, aware, and intentional.
That's the essence. Sushumna offers this potent window for growth, for balance. Aligning your activities consciously during this time, focusing inward. It's a powerful practice.
Really insightful. Just shows how much tuning in to something as simple as our breath can potentially unlock. So for you listening, maybe start paying a little more attention. Notice your breath throughout the day. See if you can catch those moments of balanced flow. And here's something to ponder. How might consciously choosing your activities during these natural energy shifts actually change your daily experience or even your long-term well-being? Definitely food for thought. Thanks for diving deep with us today.